Welcome to Daniel on the fucking road. I was just watching Mads, and he was talking about PlayStation already won next gen, and when all of the Microsoft fanboys, are all talking about PlayStation. There's one thing he does have right, and I like Mads. I think he's generally on point. Is Microsoft's marketing is garbage. The company that does PlayStation marketing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the same company that did a lot of Microsoft's marketing back in the 360 days. They did a lot of the Gears, a lot of the Halo stuff. And he spoke about hype. And I think that Phil is so grounded in making sure that the truth is told at all the time. And there's a kind of I don't know. There's a kind of feeling of I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're not coming out here. You're not showing me the fucking 10, 12, 13, 14 fucking projects you've got working on that are in the pipeline from various situations, from all the way into planning phases, brain shooting. You've got 3 teams you got at least 2 teams at every fucking studio. 3 teams at several of these studios. The only studios that are basically one-team studios are your franchise studios, your Gears studios, your Forza studio, your Halo studio. 434, a lot of people like, oh man, 434 does more than fucking Halo games, okay? They do the Halo anime that you saw that are fucking really good. All the Halo shorts, any of the Halo comic books, all the Halo toy figures, they do all of that shit. So 434 is a lot bigger than just a development studio. So they're inflated numbers. The number of people that work there, a lot of them work on shit that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the games themselves, the actual game. They have something to do with the franchise, but not the actual game. I gotta see how fucking fast I'm going. I'm blocking my shit right now. It's 5:24. I just got off work. I got screwed, as we always do on third shift. I went in work at 7 p.m. on the 4th of July, and I got off at 5 a.m. on the 5th of July. It's the way it works. Third shift, I work in a job that has to be staffed 24/7, so somebody's got to be here. And if somebody's got to be here, my boss figures 2 people need to be here so that we can work in the main section, which requires, for safety reasons, 2 people to be working. Anyways, Microsoft does need to... I don't know. They need to focus their messaging. Right? They're all over the place. They've got their hands into cloud gaming. They've had it's a perfect fit for Microsoft. So I don't know. PC is also so you got to remember that when you have platforms, you support them. Support all the platforms. Now Microsoft will be putting Xbox Ones, Xbox Scarlets, and server rooms, and when you're not playing a game on those fucking systems, they're gonna be fucking renting out that goddamn... What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a skunk. Jesus Christ. It's running down the middle of the road. No wonder dead skunks are everywhere. Jesus Christ, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, fucking stupid. It's like, hit me, so I can stake up your fucking car. Oh, Jesus. Where was I at? Yeah, that fucking skunk. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is running down the road? Like a fucking idiot. Is that a cat? No, that's a fucking skunk. Jesus God. So, what was I speaking of? The marketing, the messaging. So they need to focus in their messaging. Things like cloud are important. PC is important. Xbox is important. But in the end, all of those things are essentially the same. xCloud is Xbox. PC is Xbox. Xbox is Windows. If you have a fucking Xbox One, you have a Windows 10 device. I mean, it's running the Windows 10 kernel. It's a fucking Windows 10 device. And I don't know how else to fucking tell you. But when someone makes a fucking UWM or UWP or whatever the fuck they're calling them now, for the Windows Store, it generally work on the Xbox One. That's how you got emulators for the Xbox One. That's how you got all kinds of cool shit running for your Xbox One. What else? It's what I keep on hearing, which bothers me some, and then kind of whatever, is a lot of people like, oh, Sony is saying this, Sony is saying that. Sony didn't say shit, motherfucker. Sony didn't say shit. And if some guy is saying that he had an interview with a Sony exec who wasn't allowed to talk, who is this Sony executive? Right? Is he PlayStation executive? Is he fucking in charge of fucking maintenance on... Is he the guy in charge of their networking? I mean, who the fuck is this dude? Right? We don't know who the fuck this guy is. He may know nothing. He may be blowing smoke up their ass. We don't know. And he's not going to give away his source as he should. He should not be giving away his source. Then we hear Colin Moriarty come out and say and misrepresent. I don't know if Colin misrepresented it. I wish I wasn't working 10 and 12 hour days, 7 days a week. But that's the way it is. So I miss a lot of this shit. But Colin posted, I'm not sure if he did it on a podcast or if he tweeted it. That's how far out of the fucking realm I am. But I try and catch some of this shit on a lot of these guys, like fucking Dealer and whatnot. So developers are saying the PlayStation is going to be much more powerful than the Xbox Scarlett. And all I'm hearing, and before this even started, is that the PlayStation development kits are much, much further ahead as far as what stage in the cycle they are. And this may have to do with the fact that maybe I heard from a little birdie, not quote me on this, I heard that maybe the reason is because Sony is using the RDNA current gen, this year's RDNA, and Microsoft will be using what's coming out next year. Don't quote me. It's just a birdie. That's all I heard. A tiny little birdie. God, the dead raccoons are everywhere. Look both ways. Jesus Christ. Dang. It's not that freaking hard. So, sorry guys, digging in all my holes because I got I work at a job that uses a kind of powder ball mix, and it gets it everywhere, and it sticks in my hair and in my beard and my mustache. I'm fat, so I won't be getting rid of my beard until I lose some more weight. So anyways, I hear this shit and I'm like, come on, man. You're talking about development kits. Development kits that aren't necessarily on the same or at the same level. Then Ed Boon comes out and he's like, stop. The old Michael Jordan gif. Stop. Stop it. Get some help. So, I don't know why people jump on that shit. Wasn't interesting if you make your living doing that shit. People like Crab Gamer and Dealer and Foxy UK, and people of that sort. They make a living off of it, right? They've got a show they do. You know, Foxy does his, I think, like 3 times a week or something. I hope that whatever happened to him, I know he came down with something or something happened to him. I try not to dig into people's. I know he did. I watched one show where he said he was in the hospital, so I hope he's doing much better now. But you got people like Crab Gamer, who's always got some fucking crazy ass shit going on. He was endearing when he was a fanboy. Now he's just fucking Hollywood Hogan. You know, that's how I ended my relationship with fucking wrestling. That was the last time I truly watched wrestling was Hollywood Hogan. One of the last memories I can remember. God, think about that. That was when Razor Ramon could talk in full sentences. I mean, he wasn't just mumbling. Razor Ramon. The 90s? Was that still the 90s? Was that the 2000s? That had to be the 90s, right? That was WCW era. WWF and WCW. Fucking Stunning Steve. Before he was fucking the size of a goddamn bodybuilder. Rick Rude. God, bring it back to memory. Anyways, we hear all this stuff and people talk about it as if Sony had officially made these announcements. Sony hasn't officially said shit. They haven't fucking announced anything. They haven't even announced their fucking console. They announced that it was gonna be. They announced shit we already fucking knew. We already knew that we're gonna use fucking next gen SSD. Everybody's like, oh, it's so fucking fast. It's so fast. Nah, motherfucker. It's not fast. It's just using the next version of fucking PCIe. That's it. PCIe 4. It's not special, motherfucker. Some of the software technology they're using may do some magic, hide shit from you. Remember when they brought streaming in and they used fog in order to hide the streaming in the assets streaming in back when they cared that you didn't see fucking texture streaming in. Now they don't even give a fuck. They're like, these guys know texture streaming in. Every now and then you're gonna see a building pop up, and no big deal. Until you're running and the entire map runs out and you have to wait for it to pop in. God, I can't remember what game that was. I know it happened to me once in Gears of War 1 or 2. I think it was 1. I was hauling ass, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is this? And I think there's something wrong with my disc. At the time, God, Gears of War blew me the fuck away. There's another fucking memory. Gears of War I was 26 when that game came out. Almost 40, motherfucker. That's old. That franchise started to get old. You're getting old, fucking Halo. I was 21 when that game came out. 21, I was still in the fucking Marine Corps. I remember I had to sneak off a base with the guy I worked with. We had to get in civilian clothes and we ran to Babbage's. Yes, Babbage's. And I had to pick up my Xbox, my OG Xbox, and I had to get 5 games. I had to buy 5 games with it. And so I've got NFL 2K1. They were out of NFL. You know what? It wasn't NFL 2K. It was Microsoft's football game, or whatever the hell. I can't remember what it was called. I bought a Zurich. I bought that one where you had to change your powers. It was like the first game where if you had dark creatures, you had to switch to the opposing power and whatnot. It was one of the first games. Power Stone, maybe? No, it wasn't. It was Soul Calibur. What was it? Let's see. Soul Calibur. No, it wasn't Soul Calibur. It was, let's see. Nightcasters. Remember that? Nightcasters. The football game from Microsoft. That snowboarding game. Was it Amped? It couldn't be Amped. Was Amped the launch game? Wow, sorry about that. Woo! Turn in. It's stuck in my steering wheel if you haven't figured that out yet. Almost my whole drive home. Let's see. I don't even remember what the fucking games were. But I did get Halo because that was sold the fuck out. But my buddy had Halo that I worked with that took me there. And he's like, dude, you gotta fucking play Halo. I'm like, I can't play an FPS with a fucking controller. I couldn't, dude. I sucked ass. I tried. I just couldn't do it. Did I have the surfing? No. Was it a snowboarding game? Was it a surfing game? I know there was a surfing game. But I had the one with the purple dude. I had Nightcaster. I had the football game. And I had 2 other games that I can't remember to save my fucking life. I can't remember to save my life. I really can't. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, no. It fell off. What the hell is going on in front of my house? I have like a bajillion cats sitting in front of my house. Hey, go away, cats. There's the cat that impregnated my other cats. It's fucked up air. Alright, cats, you need to get out of the way. Out of the way before I fucking kill you, cats. I can't see. These cats scared the fuck out of me. I love my cats, but I don't want to run over no kitties. So anyways, I'm home. And let's cut this short. Let's get all the way back to what the fuck we're talking about. Microsoft needs to focus on their messaging. Focus on the messaging should be games. Messaging should be games. Their fucking platform's the same no matter what. You're either talking Xbox. Xbox includes xCloud. If a game is made on the Xbox, it's made for xCloud. It's going to play on xCloud. It's not a big deal. You don't need to focus. You don't be like, oh, this game's going to be on xCloud. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. The people who care will find out. All right? All you need to know, the messaging for xCloud should be separate. Right over here on the side. And the meat of the conversation, all of this, should be Xbox and PC, and this should be xCloud. And the xCloud shit should be just basically xCloud plays every motherfucking Xbox game. And here are the list of games that specifically have xCloud enhancements. So if you're playing on the mobile phone, like I'm recording on right now, or you're playing on a tablet with a big ass screen, or you're playing on a laptop, or a Chromecast, or whatever you happen to be playing on, you will be able to use whatever input devices you have, touchscreen, controller, mouse, keyboard, etc., etc. So, focus on the games, focus on Xbox. Game Pass, people get angry. Like, oh, I'm just talking about, who gives a fuck? Game Pass is Microsoft's first party. Do not forget, Game Pass is Microsoft's first party. Every first party goes onto the platform. You cannot allow people to forget that. Hey, you want all our games? Get Game Pass. Game Pass, $15 a month. You get Xbox Live, Game Pass for Xbox, Game Pass for PC. You're essentially getting Game Pass for PC for free. And don't think Game Pass for PC is fucking popular. If you fucking look, it's already fucking all over the place. Sites fucking have the Game Pass fucking sign already on games that support it when they're talking about it. So Game Pass is on PC is a big fucking deal. Not only is it a big deal because it allows companies to break their marketing deals, right? So Exodus is on Game Pass. You can't buy it, I don't believe, on the Microsoft Store, but you can get it on Game Pass. You're not purchasing it, so it doesn't count. So it's the only other way if you don't want to support Epic Store. You get it on Game Pass. All of Microsoft's games, including the one that's going to be an Epic exclusive, is still going to be on the Xbox Store, still going to be on Game Pass. It is Microsoft's fucking IP. They'll do whatever the fuck they want for it. And so it will be on Game Pass, like all their other third-party or first-party titles will be on. And we get some pretty big third-party titles as well, especially for Game Pass for PC. I got 24 hours off. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to try and get my other truck fixed. I might need to get my wife out here to help me, though, because I need that alternator to be held up so I can screw a bolt in. Not all the way. Once it's in, though, I shouldn't have any problems tightening it up after I put the belt on. But anyways, you guys don't want to know that. Focus on the marketing. Marketing, right here. This is what you focus on for xCloud. It's not important. The people who care about xCloud, eventually it will be like this, right? Eventually. And eventually it will be the whole motherfucking screen. But for now, it's just this. It's just this. And all of this, that needs to be Xbox and PC. And it needs to be game focus. And this, you just need to let them know that all of this will work on this. And that's all they need to know. And the only other thing you need to tell people is the games that specifically utilize touch functionality and whatnot from other devices. So, peace the F out, right? I gotta go. I gotta go.